Welcome back, #Tribe. If you're not a part of the tribe, it's because you didn't subscribe, and if you didn't subscribe, why? I mean, it's very beneficial for the channel. If you subscribe, it's just gonna be very nice for the both of us. You get more stuff, you get nice content, and it shows me that you like what I gave to you. Subscribe and subscribe. I'm IAmConCAS, and as you saw on the title, I just quit my job. You know, the job that I was talking about in the last couple videos. If you didn't see the last couple videos, it's probably because you didn't subscribe yet. Shit's been happening to lead me up to this point. I finally did it, y'all. I hope you guys are proud of me. I finally did it. And I figured, okay, I should give them a story time because it has been a few days since I gave them a video. I should give them a story time and I should give them a vlog because those are two things y'all have asked me for in the poll. In the community tab on YouTube. If you're not familiar with what that is, it's probably because you didn't subscribe. You know, my subscribers know this stuff. Let me know whatever y'all want to see. Y'all want story times? Tell me what type of story times y'all want. Anything. Y'all just let me know in the comments below. If you want me to react to a video, I could do that. I'm here for y'all. I make content for y'all, okay? But anyways, let's get right into this story time part. After I forgot where I left off with y'all in the last video. When I went to her office because she said she wanted to meet with me today, and that's where I received the write-up. So since she made that report about me, about my vest, you know, she was waving me down and shit. Y'all remember that, right? If you don't remember that, why don't you go back? I'm not explaining it in this video. This video is about me quitting. So go watch the other video. See what happens when you don't subscribe. You miss out on things that are very important. So after she made that report about me, we had that meeting, she handed me the paper, right? I would say silence only lasted a couple of days, right? Because not only was she looking at me, like I'm engaging with the kids, I'm having fun with the kids, but I'm not really speaking to her. She felt that. And so the silence immediately was interrupted because she had to do something to get my attention again, right? After that report, she stopped me in the hallway. First, she said she had to reach out to me after my shift, after, my first run. I didn't even get to do my first run because as soon as she saw me, it was like, Candace, you've been summoned. I have to talk to you right now. Candace, give me all your time and your energy right now. That's what she did to me. She didn't even let me do my first shift at the job. She immediately just summoned me. So she does that. Mind you, I'm on my way to get my binder because without that, shit, I can't start work. So I told her, I feel like a manager in this moment. I'm like, hey, can I go grab my binder? Because I'm going to start loading the kids on the bus soon. It would be good if I had the thing I need to do my job before you start yapping away, right? So she's like, oh yeah, go ahead. I come back with the binder. She's gonna ask me, so Candace, what's going on? How you doing? It's like you don't want to talk to me. And when I try to talk to you, like I say hi to you, you don't say anything. What's going on? And mind you, prior to that, again, it's always when I'm engaging with kids and I'm happy and the kids are happy that she feels very threatened by that. She's threatened by happiness. Why is that triggering for people? It's sad. But let me not get off topic, right? So yeah, she saw me happy with the kids and then she says good morning to me. Good morning. Good morning, Candace. In like a sassy way, thinking I'm gonna say something. First, you said something I'm definitely not going to respond to. And then secondly, you do it with attitude. So again, why would I respond to that? So I ignore her, right? I'm about to walk out the door. She's like, excuse me, loud, for no reason, like loud, aggressive. Anybody else probably would have got popped, right? Excuse me. I turn around, silent, looking at her. She's gonna repeat it. Good morning. In my head, I'm like, I heard you. I just don't want to say it back. And I made it clear when I said hi. And then I walked out. She felt very upset that I did that. Oh, she was very mad that I did that. Just a regular hi. As I'm walking to the bus, I'm loading the kids on the bus, I see her through the window watching me talk to the kids in the other monitor. because she doesn't want people gossiping about her, or she doesn't want to look like the bad person. A lot of adults do that when they don't want to look like the bad person. They want to monitor you and make sure you're not saying mean shit about them, making sure you're not I don't have, the world does not revolve around you, especially not my life. My life doesn't revolve around you. Why are you expecting me to talk about you to the kids? The kids don't give a fuck about you. The kids are pure. The kids are not thinking about drama right now. The kids are trying to get on the bus so they can go to school. Why you want the kids worried about what me and you got going on? Oh, that would flatter you though. That would make you feel like on top of the world though, if the kids also were involved, right? Because you're a freaking weirdo. Whatever. I'm going on a tangent, but yeah. So she noticed that I didn't say hi to her, so she stops me in the fucking hallway. What's going on, Candace? I feel like you don't want to talk to me. What did I do wrong? So I laugh and I smile and I'm looking away. Then I look back at her. I'm like, well, you wrote a bullshit ass report about me. I didn't say it like that. I said, you reported me and you put a bunch of lies in the report, and you think I'm going to talk to you. You think I'm going to be engaging with you and acting like we're best friends. This is what I said to her. Why would I do that? You don't have any respect for me as an employee or even a person. Why do you think I'm going to engage in small talk? Like, we're not friends. She's gonna say, well, when did I lie on the report? I'm like, you lady, you know what you put on the report. You know that was some bullshit. I let her know you disrespected me on the phone. It wasn't the other way around. You disrespected me on the phone, but you're gonna lie on the report and say, oh, I disrespected you. That's some bullshit a lot of fucking adults do. I don't get that. I really don't understand that. So I'm explaining this to her and I'm letting her know what she did on the phone. Of course, as to be expected, some shit my mom would do. I never did that. I never said that. What did I do? No, Candace, that's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna lie on me. In fact, if you're gonna lie on me, we can take this upstairs and we can have a meeting upstairs. I'm like, I'm not having no type of meeting with you anywhere. You didn't even have enough respect or shame to have this so-called meeting in your office. We're standing in the hallway. And I thought in her mind, she thought I wasn't gonna say shit. In her mind, she thought, oh, you know, Candace is not gonna talk to me any type of way because we're in the middle of the hallway. I can talk to her however I want. No, you can't, because I'll let shit slide for a period of time. If it's little shit piling and piling and piling, I can hold off on saying shit. I can hold my tongue. But if it gets to a point where it's, okay, now it's blatant disrespect, now it's to the point where, okay, you didn't even put us in the room to have a private conversation. You're standing in the hallway with me trying to argue. You're not going to treat me like I'm a fucking child. I might look young as fuck, but I'm smart as hell, and I know when you're doing some bullshit. I know when you're saying some bullshit, and I know when you're trying some bullshit. Doing, saying, trying some bullshit, I know it all. She wasn't expecting me to defend myself. Of course she wasn't expecting me to defend myself. Duh. The minute Candace defends herself, it's a problem. It's always been a problem. The minute you defend yourself against somebody who knows they're doing some bullshit, they know they're saying some bullshit, they know they're treating you a certain way, the minute you defend yourself or stand up for yourself, you're in the wrong. You're disrespectful. Oh, you just disrespected me. You just said this to me. Your tone. Yeah, but you can disrespect me the entire time I work here, right? You can fantasize about me the entire time we work here, right? Did I mention that? Did I mention the comments that this lady has made about me? Did I mention the many times she tried to hook me up with guys at the workplace? You're a fucking weirdo. You're a fucking weirdo. In fact, I reported the shit that she did to me during this period, the disrespect. I should have told on her ass. I actually should have told on her ass. But it was supposed to go the way that it went. I was supposed to say the shit that I did say, because otherwise it wouldn't have played out the way it did, and it played out very good. Yeah, so I was basically telling her about herself, and she keeps bringing up the word insubordination. By me not engaging in small talk that is absolutely not necessary, Because I'm not doing that, because I'm not saying hi and good morning to you and asking you about the dogs that you have at your house and, you know, asking you about the weather and shit that I don't want to talk to you about, because I'm not doing that, that's insubordination. Bitch, you just want a reason to fire me. You want a reason to fire me. And she kept saying that, oh, this is insubordination, I'm gonna have to write this up, and I'm not gonna lie, if this keeps happening, there's a chance that you might be gone. I told her, because I knew it was gonna happen. Sometimes I know when some shit is about to happen. It's almost like a superpower. I can tell that some shit is about to go down. The minute she texted me, I'm like, okay, I already know it's gonna be some bullshit. It's not gonna be an apology. It's not gonna be a, hey, let's work things out. It's gonna be some bullshit. But I try not to think of it like that. I try to think, okay, maybe something good is gonna happen. Something good is gonna come out of this, right? Nope. Oh yeah, you might be gone. So I tell her, you can't threaten my job. You can't threaten me with losing my job if I already plan on leaving. That's not gonna be a successful attempt. You telling me, oh, there's a chance I'll be gone, bitch, you're just making me want to go to HR. You're just making me want to secure my place here, because there's no way you're gonna sit here and threaten me when I know my worth. And I know how vital I am to this. I'm not even gonna call it a business or a company. It's not a fucking company, and it's not a business. This place is so unorganized. You would think it hasn't been here that long. Like it's a startup company. You would think it's a startup company. That's how unorganized and the people, oh man, there's so much shit. So after that, you know, she keeps going on about insubordination. Eventually the conversation is done. I'm pissed the fuck off, right? After my shift, I go to HR. Straight to HR, my boyfriend comes with me. And he waits outside while I go talk to the HR person. So I'm thinking, you know, I'm telling HR my concerns and shit. I'm actually starting to cry because I'm very, very, very upset that it even got to this point. And I'm explaining to him, hey, you know, I love this job. I even told my manager that I love this job because I get to work with kids. I feel like this is the job I was meant to have. I was meant to create, like, leave an impact on everybody, not just the children, obviously, but everybody. Everybody feels my energy, you know? And if I can be a light in somebody's world, that, hey, if by me walking into the place makes somebody happy, shit, hey. If that's by me playing Uno with the kids on the bus, if that's me just being myself, if that does something, that's all that matters. And I feel like it does something. But anyways, yeah, I started crying to the guy at HR. I was really trying to hold it in, but I couldn't because I was so upset. It's like I was outside of my body for a second looking at myself. And I was feeling my own energy. I was feeling like I was looking at my child. And I was thinking to myself, why am I even allowing this? You know, why have I been allowing this? I was sad for myself, like seeing myself sitting there. Why did it get to this point? You know, like, why do people treat me a certain way knowing my worth, knowing my value? I kept asking myself that fucking question, and obviously I know now, especially I know, yeah, it's because it's threatening to them. That's exactly why they treat you that way. Because you are high frequency, because you are royalty, because they feel your energy. It's not always going to be positive for certain people. Certain people, they feel your light, they feel your energy, and it makes them become that. It makes them feel like, you know what, I can do this. You know what, that girl just walked in here with a dress, she's carrying herself this way, I'm gonna start carrying myself. Like, some people are inspired by your energy and some people are threatened by your energy. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. I reported her thinking that it was gonna solve everything, and for a while I thought it did. She didn't speak to me. She would just like watch me from the windows and stuff. But I thought, okay, we're done. We're done. Like, I can work here in peace. I don't have to deal with her. This is good. You know, she was to herself for a while, so I'm thinking, okay, all is good. Then one day, okay, two things I'll mention. There was one Thursday I called out of work because one Thursday I had an interview, and there was another day I didn't show up. It was in the afternoon that I didn't show up, but I didn't let my manager know about that one. So here's the problem, right? This lady, the day of me quitting, this lady is going to text me saying she wants to meet with me. I meet with this lady. I go to her office. She's complaining about the fact that the first time I called out, which was on a Thursday, oh, you only texted me saying out. You didn't say I'm calling out, or you didn't say I'm not gonna be there. You said out. So she's crying about me texting an out, which clearly means I'll be out today, right? That's me basically calling out. I don't feel like I owe her anything else other than that. You're disrespectful and I don't like you, so yeah, I'm gonna text you an out. If you're gonna cry about an out, go do something with yourself, because I don't give a fuck, right? So she's crying to me about an out, and then she's also mentioning, oh, you know, that other monitor that you have, she doesn't come on Thursday, so if you're calling out on Thursdays, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, ma'am, I only called out on like that. That's the first time I called out on a Thursday. I think that's the first time I ever called out on a Thursday. Stop bitching to me about Thursday and me saying out. You're just trying to argue for no reason. This is the type of shit that she would do. You just want to talk to me for no reason. Just say bullshit. And then whenever you get too bored being quiet, you have to stir something up because you're bored. And you have to engage with me somehow. Somehow you need my energy. I did not give her any. I didn't give her responses. I didn't say shit else besides, okay, I mean, shit, I called out on a Thursday. Whoa. Like, okay. I just kept saying, okay, like, can I fucking leave? In my head, I'm thinking, can I fucking leave now, right? She keeps mentioning the Thursday thing. Then she's like, oh yeah, that's kind of rude, and you know, it's just, I want you to make sure you to call or text saying I'm calling out or whatever the case is. Just, there's a way of going about it. And in my head, I'm like, I'm not taking any of this in because I don't give a fuck about a way of going about things. As a manager, it is your responsibility to think about ways around things. It's your responsibility to figure out how to approach your employees so that people don't fucking leave. But you don't think about that though. But you're telling me, you're giving me advice about how you should be texted. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I really don't. And then she's mad at the fact that I didn't call out at all in the afternoon. That, I just felt like it. Like, I just felt like not saying shit to her. So those two things she was mad about. She was mad because I texted her out, and then she's mad because I didn't call out. Mind you, there was another monitor here who was a guy that she was obsessed with. He would do that shit all the time. Never once did he get written up for it though. But because I'm a woman, right, that you're intimidated by, you're writing me up. So she's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to give you a write-up for that. Okay, wonderful, great. That same day, she tells me she wants to meet with me along with the HR, the person from HR, right, that I spoke to. I'm like, okay. HR, while sitting next to the manager, I feel like they're just gonna piggyback off of each other. I had that feeling. I thought they're just gonna tag team me. I already knew what it was gonna be, but I was kind of trying to be optimistic, hoping that he's going to be neutral. That's what I was hoping for. Boy, was I wrong. We go in the room. I sit down. They hand me another write-up. They hand me another paper to sign. But before doing that, this HR person is telling me how he's siding with her because, oh yes, this thing, that thing, mind you, it's bullshit. And I'm telling him it's bullshit. I have proof on my phone it's bullshit. I have proof because I actually work here. I know how shit actually goes. He just wasn't hearing it. Again, tag teaming. You just don't want to hear me because I'm the employee. You're gonna hear the manager because that's the manager. Okay. So I'm about to write on the paper, right? Mind you, I did this before. If you watch my other video, you know I did this before. When she wrote me up, I basically, wherever there was a lie, I wrote next to it, that's bullshit. not really, but I wrote the truth. I already did this, is my point. I already spoke up for myself on the last piece of paper. I already defended myself. So why the fuck do I have to defend myself again? I shouldn't have to keep defending myself. If I have to keep defending myself, that means you don't fucking believe me, or you don't care to hear what I'm actually saying. You already chose a fucking side. It's the same thing when people believe lies about you, people that you would expect to be like, okay, no, but that's not Candace though. Or no, based on what I've seen with my own fucking eyes, it's not like this guy from HR doesn't know me. Apparently he sees everything. He told me himself, you're the best monitor here. We know your worth. We know. So you're the same person who's telling me that shit, but in front of my manager, you're acting like I'm just anybody, right? So all of these things I'm thinking in my head as I'm trying to defend myself on this paper, and in the middle of me doing that, I stop. I look at that shit and I'm like, why am I doing this again? Why am I defending myself? So I put the pencil down. At the time I had my vest on. I'm taking off my vest and I say, you know what? I put my vest on the chair that I was sitting at. He's sitting right over there. She's standing up doing God knows what. And I stand up, leave my vest on the chair. I walk towards the door and I say, I quit. I quit. My manager's like, okay. Yeah, because now I'm canceling the meeting. Now I'm getting the fuck up out of here. You're not going to tell me to sign another bullshit write-up. I already defended myself. I'm not going to defend myself again just for you to not look at it. I know he didn't read that shit. He probably read one sentence and he was like, okay, I don't care. I'm just going to choose the manager because we need her. We need a manager. Nobody else wants to work here. So because y'all I left out a crucial part because of the out text message that I gave my manager, and because of the fact I didn't text her at all that one afternoon. They decided to try to give me a 3-day suspension from work. And those 3 days, coincidentally, are the days that monitor is working. So that would have been fine for them if they have one monitor out, because they'll have another one on that bus. Thursday is the day she's not there. So y'all wanted me to be out for 3 days, miss out on money for 3 days, right? And come back when the other monitor is not there, so it's convenient for you, right? All this shit is in my head. I'm thinking, yeah, y'all really got me fucked up. You know my worth. I know my worth. I know how vital I am to this club. I'm not even gonna call it a company, to this club. How vital I am. And you think you're just gonna play me and give me a fucking suspension? No. I'm gonna make it permanent. I'm gonna make my absence permanent, and you're gonna feel that shit. Now I won't even come back so you can get the opportunity to laugh in my face about how you gave me a bullshit ass suspension. Now I won't come back at all. So now you gotta deal with the fact that your top monitor, first of all, yeah, your best monitor, but also the most important monitor, because I work with autistic kids, you didn't think that far ahead. Like, oh shit, maybe this monitor is gonna get tired of this manager's shit. Maybe I should stop the manager from doing some bullshit. No, he didn't think about that. Who's gonna take care of the autistic kids on the bus? Because y'all have nobody here with that experience. Who's gonna do it? You would need somebody ASAP. You would need somebody that day. And nobody wants to work here. And when they do want to work here, they fucking leave because you drive them away. So y'all know y'all couldn't fire me. So y'all gave me a 3-day suspension. But you didn't think about the fact that I will eventually leave. I was already planning on leaving. And then this was the final fucking straw. It just said 3 on the time thing. They really tried it. So yeah, I said I quit, and then I walked out. And then I sent a paragraph in the group chat saying, hey, you know, I appreciate those of you that I worked with. It was a great experience, but I'm not going to stay at a company that does not respect me. My manager was so mad that she texted good job in the group chat. Oh, she was pissed. I guarantee she's embarrassed as fuck at work right now. I guarantee the kids that I worked with are asking about me right now. When's Candace coming back? Where's Candace? Where's Candy? Like, all of them are asking for me right now. I can feel it. And I know they feel it. This is amazing. This is amazing. You know what, guys? I'm gonna make this video separate. I'm gonna actually post this video as is with a story time of how I quit this job, and then I'm gonna give y'all a vlog, because this video is 34 minutes long. This is the longest video I've made in a couple years, I think. So at the moment, I'm applying for other jobs. I'm not in a rush because, you know, I'm not in a rush. Things are gonna be taken care of regardless, but I'm still looking for a job. And yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a story. No, I'm gonna give y'all a vlog in the video after this, so stay tuned. Depending on when I drop this, it might be right after that I drop the vlog, so stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, do make sure you subscribe. Perhaps this video was a sign for you to quit that bullshit ass job you're working at. Perhaps this video was your sign. Perhaps this video is going to inspire you and give you the courage, the strength to say, you know what, fuck y'all, I'm gonna go find another job that has better pay, because I've been working really hard on my deserve a raise, really trying to argue, but forget I got the time today. I ain't even saying shit because I'm trying to be kind today. I'm on a healing journey, working on myself, working on my self-love, working on my health. They're trying to target me because they see I'm doing well, projecting insecurities. Don't say it, I can tell. Something small, something small, something small. It's not a serious frap, guys. It's not. Yeah, I know it was good. I know it was good. I know. I'm gonna go find another job that has better pay. I'm out of here, y'all. Yeah, next video is gonna be really good. I'm going to be doing some things. Stuff is going to be doing, and doing is going to be stuff, and stuff is gonna be nice. So stay tuned and subscribe, like, and comment, please.